Good
Good
evening,
evening.
everyone. How are you, Pilar?
Thank you very well. And you?
Very happy to have you here. We are going to read another scene from the script from 1994 movie of Little Women.
Yes.
And you are here. You are welcome to participate because you want to practice the character of Aunt March.
Yes, yes.
So, how do you feel about this?
Yes, I feel very well. I think it's a very good opportunity for me and I like to do it.
Yes, I'm sure you will be a fantastic Aunt March. I can see
Thank
you
you.
there. And you speak very well English, and that's why you are here because you also have had already English lessons with me online. And I know that you are passionate about languages and
Yes.
especially English. So let's start reading this exercise. This is the casting. This is what we are doing in order to show to people more or less how we are doing the casting and how you could be reading on your own this scene. In this case, is a reading scene with me, 2 pages only, 46 and 47. And we are going to start saying that this scene is after the scene that we have already read with Celia. So after Christmas time, this is happening in spring, and they are going to participate in an event, in a social event, which is a party. And they are getting ready. Before they go, they are going to meet Aunt March, and Aunt March is now talking in this scene. Let's start with this part. Interior, the stairs and family parlor, Orchard House, the spring day. The Orchard House is the name of where they live, and the family parlor is this kind of room to receive visits. Aunt March perches formally on a parlor chair, her cane firmly planted in front of her, and her poodle, which is a dog, in Spanish would be un caniche, ¿vale? On her lap. To Marmy. So Aunt March says,
I am able to take Margaret as far as the Moffats in Boston, but I cannot stay to chaperone her.
and by the way, chaperone means to accompany her and also supervise her. Miss March says that Miss March is the mother of the little women, and Miss March says, Miss Moffat assures me that Meg will be in the best of company.
On March. A reputation is destroyed in a moment and never repaired.
Very good. And that's how we finish this part of the scene, that we have to say that Aunt March is the aunt of the father. And remember, the father is in the war. So she is a woman that is very wise, she's rich, and she's going to be helping a lot to this family. We all know the character, that obviously she has this kind of mindset, a little bit maybe old fashioned for the little women, even a little bit old fashioned even for the mother, but she is going to be a very good um, woman, and she's going to help a lot to them with money and with her advices, and even with the house, because we all know that she's going to give her house to Joe in as an heritage. Okay, so we keep going. And by the way, Aunt March wasn't married as well, so this is an interesting figure in the family. Interior, Meg and Amy's room, Orchard House, spring day. Joe turns out the bureau drawers as Meg stands by, flushed and anxious. Flushed means animated. Clutching a single white glow. Amy and Beth apply the finishing stitches to Meg's new pale yellow dress. Okay, so um, finishing stitches is like, obviously, is this thread needle that you use to complete some dress. Okay, in Spanish will be puntadas, ¿vale? So that we giving the finishing stitches. Amy March says, wait till they see you in this dress, Meg. You'll have a dozen proposals.
Joe March. I've told Laurie he has to show you off and keep you from being a wallflower upon penalty of death. Where is that miserable glove?
Exactly. And you know very well that this is the moment where the oldest little woman, the oldest sister, is going to meet this family in, and they have this party, and that's why she's very excited about this moment because she is the first to get married, and we know that Anne March is very worried about this situation and it's going to show us this information now in this moment. Interior, staircase and parlor. Orchard House, spring day. Joe hurries downstairs, carrying Meg's new dress and a gracious garden bouquet wrapped in paper. She hears Aunt March, and I have to say that gracious means hilariously funny. So there is some kind of something funny about the garden bouquet that Joe has arranged. Aunt March says,
Oh my goodness. I shake my head at the way you are managing Margaret. How is she to be married without a proper debut?
exactly. So in the script, actually, it appears the word Abba, and we know that Abba in Hebrew means God or Father. So we have changed that a little bit because it was a little bit difficult probably for Spanish speakers to hear the word Abba in the middle of a conversation. So we decided to change into, oh my goodness, I shake my head at the way you are managing Margaret. So she's kind of saying, hey, you should do something about this situation. No, the Aunt March is really concerned about how Margaret is going to be married. And Miss March says, touches first her onion brooch, and the brooch is broche, with its portrait of her husband. And Miss March, while she's touching this brooch, she says, in our present circumstances.
On March, overriding sharply. Your circumstances will not change when your husband returns. My nephew is foolish with money, and he has grown no wiser through impoverishment. Your
Impoverishment,
family's
yes.
impoverishment, no? Well,
Impoverishment. It's one of these words that is difficult to pronounce, but which means
uh,
empobrecimiento, no? Empobrecimiento. So, and he has grown no wiser through impoverishment. Well done, Pilar.
impoverishment. Your family's only hope is for Margaret to marry well, though I don't know who marries governesses, seeing Joe and flowers. And this one has entirely
Entire, no?
spoiled
Entire.
her disposition with books. Are those for me, Josephine?
Josephine, very good. So we know here that Aunt March is not only concerned with Meg's getting married, but also with Joe. And with Joe is like, well, Joe, we all know that Joe loves books, that she loves literature, and that we have lost her somehow, And it's interesting how she says that, has entirely spoiled her disposition with books. And this is interesting. Actually, I'm going to comment here that Jo is one of the girls that goes to read out loud to her aunt. And we see scenes in the movies, many scenes where she is with books reading out loud to the aunt. And I think it's a very nice habit, by the way. I think it's a good habit to read out loud to someone. Anyway, so we keep reading and says, Jo resentfully keeps a tight grip on the flowers because obviously she has heard what Aunt March has says. Jo March says, they are for Miss Moffat's, Marmee. Meg's frantic. She's lost her glove and she's only got one pair.
And Aunt March says, She can't arrive without gloves. The Moffats are people in society.
Miss March keeping her temper because she has been hearing already a lot. Tell Meg she may borrow mine. So Joe clatters upstairs, shouting with unnecessary vigor, and says, Meg, Meg, take Marvin's.
And March winces, covering her ears.
Exactly. Princess is going back and covering her ears, saying, oh my God, why is she so loud? Yes. And this is it. This is how we finish this part of the casting and the reading of these scenes. How do you feel about this?
Me, fabulous.
Yes, you have done it very well.
Yes,
You
I
have,
like it a lot.
yes, and we have learned many expressions, many,
Yes,
we
I
have
do.
reviewed phonetics of certain words, and I think this is a fantastic novel that we know we are reading the novel, plus we are also reading the script, and we will probably organize our own theater play. We will work on our own script. Yes, for sure, because we need to be original and we need to adapt to the new times and new circumstances here in San Lorenzo del Escorial. So we have finished the casting with you, Pilar. How do you feel about this?
I felt fabulously,
Yeah,
because I love theater and I love English, so both of them
it's a
are,
great combination, we could
yes,
say.
a good combination. Yes, they
You
are.
have done it very well. We have been practicing the words, expressions, and phonetics. And
Yes.
I hope that with this, you feel a bit more confident. And my intention is that in some moment you keep reading the script on
Mm-hmm.
during this month of August. And in September, we will meet on the 2nd of September. We will meet with more people in that place that is called Paseos, I think it's called. It's in La Calle Florida Blanca. All the information is in my website, in the link of the theater play. And I just need to say thank you to you. And I hope that more people get involved in this wonderful project.
Yes,
And
it is. It's wonderful, and thank you to you.
thank you, Pilar. I think this is something that I really wanted to do. And in some moment, if it's not this September for any reason, in some any other moment, I'm sure you will be participating in the project, because this is something that everybody, can feel part of it. It's a
Yes.
process. It's not about performing in front of an audience. It's about feeling better with your English, studying together, and learning together. And I think this is a fantastic journey. So once again, I'll see you soon. Enjoy your
Okay.
vacations, your holidays,
Okay. Thank
and
you.
I'll see you soon. Okay?
Okay.
Bye bye.
This is.